Yes, people. Hope you're good. Hope you're blessed. Just 2023. We're here. We made it. You get me? Another year, fresh, clean slate. I just want to say to everyone, like, whatever you've gone through this year in your life, you get me? The ups, the downs, the swings, the roundabouts, the be all and end all, is you made it through the year. You know what I'm saying? I've got a few friends and a few people that I know of passed away. You know what I'm saying? That couldn't battle them demons that people like me fight every day. And I'm not saying that in a big way, but like some people don't get through it because they can't battle them. And you know what I mean? There's people like you and me that have got through them. So just be proud of yourself, and just know that you know what I mean. You're a strong person. You got through 22 regardless of what's happened. Like I told you, lot. People thought I was finished, you get me? I ended up in the mental hospital. Whatever, people thought I was finished, got chopped, whatever, people thought I was finished, whatever. Everyone's always thinking, yeah, he's done. But like I said in my quick short video on TikTok, man, I'm unbreakable, man. No will ever break me, man. In my life, nothing will break me. It won't. And this video anyway is about, I want to tell you like a few different things you can do to change your life. Like, I mean, if you follow me from the beginning, you know what I mean, the proof's in the pudding, that obviously I've changed my life around and I'm doing good. Like I said, people thought at first that, oh yeah, this is an act or this and this, but look, as you can see, like the positiveness is working. Like everything that I'm like wanting in my life, it just drops off. Anything I think about in my head, it just drops off. It's mad, it's crazy, but I want to help you lot, like how to do it. And for me, number one is like, obviously I was in a toxic relationship, yeah, whether it was her or me, whatever. I don't want to get into that, but it was toxic, in it drains your energy. You know what I mean? You're arguing back and forth. You know what I'm saying? Like we've all got girlfriends as lads in it, like most of us in it, and when you're in that situation of you're arguing, like, look, you might have a 3-4 good days in a row, yeah, but then you're arguing for like a day, and then when girls get angry, some of them, they start just calling you every single name under the sun. You know what I'm saying? And then them little things can like bring you down and affect you. Like, and it's vice versa for boys to girls as well. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying it's just girls to boys, boys to girls. In a toxic relationship, you're bringing each other down. And it kills your vibe, kills your energy. Do you know what I'm saying? They can do one thing that you don't like, and it's like all day you're just pissed off. Or for me, like I'd argue with my girl at the time or whatever, and then like they argue at the time, and then 20 minutes later they try to be best mate, and you're thinking, well, you've just said all that. But my point is, toxic relationships are like that. And where you've got the whole of the friends against you, everyone's just against you, and everyone's just chat. Like, if you're in a relationship like that, yeah, then my advice is get out of it. Do you know what I'm saying? Because for me, once I got out of that relationship, even though it's hard, it's really fucking hard, to get me, because you can be with someone a long time, 8 years, long time. Just to split up with them and call it a day is very hard. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you'll unblock for quite a while, you get me? Like, that shit goes on, yeah. Did with me anyway, I'm gonna lie to you. Be honest, innit? But it's all done now, innit? Like, new year, new start, you get me? You move on. But if you're in a toxic relationship, that's number one, get rid of it. Because once I did that, regardless if I've met with a girl or whatever you do, and then like, your life starts getting just a little bit better. Like, things start like being a little bit easier, you get me? Like, it's mad how it all starts to work out for you, and then little more things will happen, and then you'll feel a little bit better. You feel like free. You're not having them dramas of, it's not killing your vibe, killing your energy. Everything's all right. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying I'm bad about that person. I'm just explaining. I'm not talking about anyone here. Just trying to explain how I spun it and got on the positive, and that's one of the main things. If you're in a toxic relationship, regardless whose fault it is, get out of it, yeah. That's number one. Number two is obviously your friends. Do you get me? Like for me, I had to distance myself, yeah. So I had to distance myself from a lot of people, and they take it in the wrong way. They take it in a way as like, oh, oh, you're moving dodgy, or you're doing this, or you're doing that, or you're doing, like, they can't take it. Do you get me? Like, some people can't take it, but you just got to think, fuck them. Do you understand? Literally, like, fuck them. Like, I don't wish no bad on any of them, but you just got to think, fuck them. Do you know what I'm saying? They're not gonna help me get to where I wanna go now in my life, so I don't need them. Do you know what I mean? Regardless, you know, I wish them all well, whatever they do in life, wherever they wanna go, but for me, you're not helping me, so you're not benefiting me in a way. So I don't, in a positive sense, is what I'm trying to say. So I don't want to be around it. So you've got to cut your friends off, and that can be hard, innit? Because people take it a sort of way, but it is what it is. You know what I mean? What will be will be. You know, I have people try to add me and whatever in my snap and whatever, and I think to myself, I don't even accept them. I think when you see me, if it's an issue, it is what it is. Because this is real life, and you cut people off, or you say certain things or whatever, they will hate. They will be plotting on you, they will start ganging up together and making friends of each other, and it all happens in it. But in my mind, it is what it is. What will be. See them people. Do you know what I mean? There's no fear in my heart, yeah. So you've got to cut them off, yeah. And then, and not all your friends. Like, if you've got a decent friend, if you've got a friend that's a little bit thingy, but you know he's decent, he's never done nothing wrong. And one thing you have to realize about your friends is, yeah, is like, watch what they say to you. You know what I mean? Like, anyone around you now. Like, for me, yeah, you can make one comment. Like, I've got a lot of people that have made comments to me. I'm not going to say what, because I don't think I'm talking about them, but in messages and that, like, even when they say it as a joke, they try to say something as a joke, but why are you saying something as a joke that's trying to bring me down? Do you get me? So if someone's saying something as a joke, but it's made as the way to bring you down realistically, or make you think about something negative, yeah, then for me, and that person in my mind is right. I'm not going to show you, like, a lot of people might realize in me, I don't give them the same time and attention and love. Yeah, I might speak to them here and there if they pop up, and I'm trying not to be ignorant, but realistically, like, they know they don't get that same love from Jar. They'll feel that, do you get me, because of the way they've moved, the comments they've said. Like, listen out for comments, man. Even if it's in a relationship and they're calling your names, like, do you know what I mean? Like, just anything that's meant to bring you down, done it, it's done. A girl, you know, you're getting called this, called that, you know, been there, done that, you know what I'm saying? But you've got to get out of that situation. That's like number two, yeah. Your friends and the people around you, do you know what I'm saying? The situation, if you're in it, just get out of it. Any friends, yeah. And then you've got to stay consistent. So now you've sorted out your toxic relationship. If you're in one, you might even not be, might be a single person. But if you are, boom, that's done. Sort that out, yeah. As hard as it's gonna be, just do it for you. Whatever is for you. I don't care if you've got 5 kids, 6 kids, or you've anything. Like, if it's not working, it's not right for you, F it off. I'm sweating, man. Fucking hell, I turned the aircon off. Red hot. Boom. So it's not for you. Get out of it, yeah. Your friends, like I'm saying, but consistency now. So you've done them things, and now your life's gonna start to get a little bit easier because you're thinking about you now. You're not around them people that are sucking your energy or bringing any negativity towards you, yeah. And then after you've done that to the main people in your life, like other little people, associates, it just gets easier just to cut them off, block, cut them off, cut them off. It's gonna get easier, yeah. And then consistency, I mean, like, stay positive. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, you're always gonna have a bad day, or you might have a few thoughts, but always flip it into a positive. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, for me, I feel a bit sick today, but I thought, fuck this, jumped up, got in the shower, gone to the gym. I'm gonna go for a run in a bit. I feel like shit, I feel sick. Do you know what I'm saying? My shoulder's popped out there, like, you can see the lump there. Like, my shoulder's been popped since I've been here, but I'm still 100% going in, I don't care. Do you know what I'm saying? So no matter what you go through, keep consistent, because for me, if I'm not consistent, yeah, people will think. And it's not about what people think, but a lot of people watching me now, do you understand? And I want to show them the consistency, because look, if I flop off and go beat somebody up, yeah, as much as there's loads of people out there that I do want to beat up, and I do want to, like, say certain things to them, or I do want to, like, I see them doing certain shit and I feel like, you know what I mean, but I can't do that. Because I'm on a positive path. I'm not about that life. So you have to just keep consistent and learn to let things go. Do you understand? And it gets easier. It does actually get easier. Like, little comments people make, let it go. You're better than that. Don't hold on to nothing. You get me? Like, my dog got set on fire. Where my daughter was, she was sleeping over, and then boom, like that happened, and I've only just let that go now. Like, I had so many plots and plans in my fucking mind, regardless of how good I was doing, because of who it was, like that person. I thought, but now I've let it go. Do you know what I mean? I had to let it go, and literally, like, you have to just let it go. Look at yourself in the mirror, yeah, and let it go, loud and proud, man. Like, do a little prayer, whatever you need to do, just let it go, yeah, and it'll get easier. Everything will get easier if you stay consistent. And then what I mean by people is they'll watch you being consistent as well, so then it can start to change other people. Like, my consistency, I believe, has changed other people. I've seen people now, I'm not saying it's because of me, yeah, but I've seen certain man doing certain things that I kind of do, yeah, and I'm thinking, you never really did that before, but maybe it's because you've been watching me and you've been seeing me do good, and you thought, you know what, I'm going to do a bit of good, regardless if they're still doing bad. They know that Jar's doing good, so let me just take a little leaf out of Jar's book. They won't want to admit it. They won't want to say they're getting inspired by me. Like, certain men are not going to do that, are they? They're not going to be like, yo, he's inspiring me or not. Like, young kids do, but certain big men are not going to do that. But I believe that I am, yeah. And I believe that's because from my consistency. And it was hard for me to stay consistent, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not rich, don't have a lot of peace, so when I'm back home, all I'm doing is gym, home. I'm getting phone calls, like I've told you, do you want to do this, you want to do that? I'm like, no, I'm not getting involved, because I had my plan, you know, I'm focused, and I want to build a big podcast. I want to talk to hundreds of more people, just normal people, you know what I mean? If a celebrity comes one day, maybe so, but I like talking to normal people, real life stories, and I've got so many podcasts lined up, but we'll get into that. So the consistency is a big thing, and keep training. Do you know, like, if you're struggling mentally, yeah, training is a big thing. Just stay focused on you. If people are bringing you to go out and party, just don't do it. Just do not do it. Especially not if you're struggling in life. Just don't do it. Just concentrate on you. If you can afford to book a flight somewhere, or even go away for a bit, get out of the way of it all. You know, it's not easy for everyone to do, but if you can do that, do that. And then I'd say after all that, after you've worked on all that, yeah, like I'm saying, make sure you work on yourself as well. You get me? Like, know yourself a bit more. Like, know if you're gonna go to that place, a situation gonna happen. Like, people might think, oh yeah, he didn't go to this place, he didn't go to that place. Do you know what it is with me? Like, I go to places in Bradford, just go, but I know sometimes I shouldn't go, because I'm not bothered about what anybody else is gonna do. I just know what I will do. Do you know what I'm saying? And I don't care what people think. I don't try to think I'm bad. I'm not, but I know if I seen certain people, and you know, if I were by myself and they were by themselves, or do you know what I mean? Like, it's just, I don't want to put myself in the situation, because like I'm saying, if I beat someone up, glass someone, stab someone, fight someone, start throwing chairs at people, or I don't know, anything, then I'm do you know what I'm saying? I've defeated the whole object of negative to positive. So you have to know yourself, know if you're gonna go somewhere, it's gonna put you in a situation. It's not about them, yeah, it's about you. Do you understand? It's not about what they're gonna do, yeah, fuck them. It's about what you're gonna do. You're gonna get yourself in trouble, yourself fucked, you get me? So always know, if you know you're gonna go to town with your mates or whatever, you could get in a situation, he's got beef with that guy. You know what I'm saying? Like, so know your surroundings, and like know yourself, and like work on yourself, know anything, just know everything about yourself, work on yourself in a positive way, train, keep mentally fit. And then I'd say, if you've got any broken down relationships that you feel like you could mend, like let that play on your mind though, like family members, or you might have something in you that you've always wanted to say. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, for me, obviously I do the podcast, so I've talked to you a lot about bare stuff now, yeah, so that's venting. So that's helped me in a big way, yeah, venting, speaking about it, yeah, even if it's not to anyone, yeah, just like, even if you've got one person that will actually listen to you, because if I've got them friends that be like, yeah, and they just change the subject on you, cut them off as well when he's talking, and then they just start talking about something else. You fucking try to pour your heart out, and then they just switch it to something about fucking, I don't know, fucking, have you heard that fucking, this person's doing that, and this, like, you're thinking, hey bro, I'm just fucking, fuck them off, yeah, because they don't give a fuck about you, yeah. And yeah, so venting, speaking about it, like, rebuild relationships. If it's could be a little argument with your mum or your sisters or whatever, like, try and just for your peace of mind, not theirs, just to think, you know what, I've been a bigger person, I've I've settled that. Then it's off. It's not playing on. You've got no playing on your mind. Yeah. Obviously, a big one is not doing no wrong or no bad. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, I've had to play and stay consistent and that. But like, I mean, if you want to go on a positive path and do what's good for you, and even if you've got goals in life, like you want to be a fighter, but then you're going out with your mates partying in clubs and think, yeah, let's do this, then you're doing it again next week, but you know you're a fighter and you're training so many days a week, then you're going partying and partying. It's not good. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, it's not, you're not gonna, you might become that professional fighter, but I doubt it, because eventually the drink and the drugs and the girls takes over, man. Do you get me? It takes over, it gets the better of you. Regardless if you're still training and whatever, you're not gonna come to that high level where you need to be. So yeah, just stay focused on that. Stay focused. And it's like me now, I'm out here, I'm in Thailand, and I'm fully focused, I'm on this job. Do you get me? I still have them problems, like, you know, when I see someone the other day, and I fucking, who's this guy? It fucking ended up being from Bradford, I don't mention his name, no, but in my heart, when I see something like that, it's like, you know, I'm ready, like, I'm ready to go, because I have to be. I don't want to be, luckily not, but like, you're always gonna have it in you, you know, like, even when you go on the good path, you're always gonna have that in you, but you have to learn how to just tame it, control it. And for me, yeah, like, I'm so proud of myself, because people that actually do know me, like, yeah, people might have known me for a few months, 6 months, 7 months, 8 months, I'm talking like people that have known me for 10, 15 years, yeah. Like, they know, because they know how I used to react. Do you get me? Like, and I see certain things now, because I let a lot of things go. I see certain man doing certain things where you are gonna want to fucking think, you want to be in it. Nah, it's not for me. I'm doing me now. I'm looking after myself now, and I'm working on me, and forget about it. And that I know it sounds easy, but it's not. It's hard. But I've gone through it all. I've done it all, and it's doable. Do you get me? Don't be pressured, man. Like, don't be pressured by anyone. Like, when I see people now, like, I respect everyone that's doing the thing, whatever, yeah, but when I see people now in cars and driving around and all the boys, and I just think, oh, fucking hell, like, is that your mindset still? Do you understand? Like, is that your mindset? We was doing these things, yeah, well, I was doing these things when I was like 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Do you get me? And I think, look, like, man, and now my age group I grew with are like 29, 30, and I've got a lot of older boys like 35, 34, and they're still doing the same shit. Still doing that same thing. Now, I don't know if they've got goals. I hope they reach them. I hope they hit all the targets, and I hope the dreams come true, yeah. But, like, to watch what people are posting and stuff like that, when I look through it, like, it doesn't impress me no more. I'm like, when I feel like, when's certain people gonna learn? Like, when's like, do you know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. I try to have faith in them, you know what I mean? But I can't speak to them and tell them, because they won't listen to me, innit? Because they just won't, because they don't want to listen to me. They don't want to believe that I've got a better mindset than them. I might not have more money than them. I might not have better clothes than them. I might not have fucking, you know, the luxurious things that they have, but my mindset is fucking 20 times, million times better. And you know, when I look at Bradford, it's like everyone's in the same bubble. Do you know, like, looking from the outside in now, I feel like everyone's mind is just the same. Make money, do this, do that, do this, do that, and then it's like, what? Like, there's only a certain few men that have actually, like, you know, got big plans and done really, really well. Do you know what I mean? And I respect it all, but I think the mindset in Bradford, yeah, is just like, a lot of people have the similar mind, you know what I mean? And yeah, it just doesn't impress me no more. Like, I wanna like show you kids, yeah, like, you can not have much, right? But you can still work towards your dreams. Like, look at me, I'm training 3 times a day, yeah. I don't have much. I do not have much. I don't have dough anymore. To get me, I'm not that guy. Get me, I've been that guy for hundreds, you know what I mean? Bought birds, fake teeth, and you know what I mean? Like, spent loads of money on girls, spent loads of money on partying, bought cars, 50 grand, whatever, 30 grand, 20 bar cars, big chains, watches, you know, like, I've done it all, but it never made me happy, I'll be honest with you. Never had peace of mind, never slept at night. but now I sleep fucking full 6 hours, sometimes 8, so without waking. You know what I mean? It's mad. That's just a big positive for me. But I want to show you kids, yeah, like if you watch me and follow me, like just look, like I used to dream about coming to Thailand and training in a camp, right, and seeing the nice islands and that, and now I'm actually doing that. You get me? I'm actually doing that. Like I said, I showed you in my last podcast, I wrote down my goals, yeah, and besides become a millionaire, which is basically just for the freedom of life, not for the money, yeah, not to go and buy Gucci, or chain, watch. Do you know what I mean? I probably would buy a few nice things, you would, wouldn't you? But it's not for that, it's for the freedom now. I've learned money brings freedom. Money will bring you, if I had big money now, I could think, like, forget this, I'm flying to, I'm flying to Australia today, get bored there for 2 weeks, I'm gonna fly America, do some videos there. Do you know what I'm saying? Like that sort of freedom. Do you know what I mean? I want to go see what the Crips are like. I'm gonna go try chat to a Crip, or do you know what I mean? Like, and even if you don't have a lot, you can still work hard, and you can still write down your goals, and you can still achieve them. Do you know what I mean? Because even if you're gonna be a drug dealer, like what are your goals? What are your goals? Let's think. When I was a drug dealer, big car, big chain, nice clothes, watches, buy a house, probably go on a few party holidays, probably hit up Dubai, buy loads of bottles. Do you know, like them sort of, they're basically what you want to do if you're in that mindset of life. Do you know what I mean? But then you can get in another mindset of, right, I want to better myself, I want to train hard, I want to become something good, great, something that's inspiring. I.e., a lot of people train want to be fighters or whatever. You can do that, you know what I mean? You can become a fighter, become a footballer, you can do all these great things, to get me, where with a drug dealing mindset, you ain't got time to go football training. You ain't got time to go fucking whatever you want to do, I don't know, do a bit of acting or whatever in it, fucking, I don't know what you want to be, fucking snowboarder, I don't know, but you won't have time to do none of them things because your mind has to be on that street, on that road, and then you've got all the headaches that come with that as well. But yeah, just for me being out here, once you hit that positive path, yeah, and you concentrate on yourself, good things will happen. It will be hard. You're gonna go through trials and tribulations, yeah, if that's the right term, yeah. People are gonna test you, yeah. People are gonna offer you things. People are gonna try to put you back into your old shoes, yeah. People are gonna try to bring you down with comments, like I'm saying. Friends will start making little comments. It's all gonna happen, you know what I mean? You might feel depressed. You know, I felt depressed at times, sat there thinking, why is it not my turn? Like, why am I doing all this goodness and nothing's happening? You know what I mean? Like, why? Then eventually, yeah, like, it will just start happening. Do you know what I mean? Everything will start happening. It doesn't just happen like that, it happens consistently. So once the good starts, once you've been tested and tried and you pass all the tests, yeah, every test that you're getting thrown at the universe is throwing test after test after test at you, yeah. People making little comments where normally you'd kill them for making that comment, yeah. People doing little things where normally you'd get them. Do you know what I mean? But then they're all tests. As long as you pass them, deal with them in the right way, boom, 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 then your good times are gonna come, yeah. Like it has for me, yeah, and I swear down, it's one thing after another, yeah. Last year, towards the back end, regardless of the mental hospital, all the things I went through, people try to do me and wanted to fucking set me up, people try to, you know, all this bullshit that you go through, yeah. Forget about that, yeah. Towards the back end, on my positive path, started my channels, boom, being tested. I've had test after test after test, and when you're built like me, trust me, everything is a test. Do you know what I mean? What we're gonna say is, like, towards the back end, like, as you all know, you know, I'm writing a book. Do you know what I'm saying? That's progressing okay. Do you know what I mean? I like to like stay on. I don't like to do like say too much, but that's doing okay. Then I've always wanted. I thought to myself, I'm gonna get this published. Like, well, man, I don't know how to publish, edit, and all that. and I wanted it so bad, and I went to meet someone, and this thing's coming out this year, yeah. I've done something with someone, and it should be dropping maybe this month, yeah. And soon as the first thing he said to me when I walked in the building, yeah, is, we're gonna have to publish we're gonna have to do your book. Before I even said the lawyer said, we're gonna have to do your book out there. Boom, it's a dream come true. Do you know what I'm saying? Boom. What am I gonna do next? Someone asked me. So I'm gonna do a bit of, get into maybe some acting, I don't know. Guess what happened? I came out the next day, I got a phone call from a channel, yeah, and they interviewed me. Not came of it now, but fuck it. Do you know what I mean? It still happened. Like I was just like, wow. So I want to go to Thailand. But what's gonna happen is, for these things to happen, yeah, you're gonna get tested at every single angle. Everything you've ever wanted, you're gonna get tested at every angle, yeah. So like I said, like I wanted to come to Thailand, but I had things I had to let go of. I had to let go of this. I had to let go of, like I had to just, obviously dogs. I love my dogs. Fucking love my dog. He had to go and stay with somebody else. Do you know what I mean? Very good home. My other dog, another very good home. They get me, but they had to go because they're holding me back. So like two things that I really loved. Do you understand? But I had them in the relationship I was in. The dogs were part of that like relationship. Do you know what I mean? Like, and she didn't want them. So it was like they're holding me back. I can't live my dreams. No one can look after them. So I had to find the best friends to go into friends. But like you're gonna lose things you love. That's what I'm saying. Like I had to leave that toxic relationship. You know, in my mind I loved it. I loved her. You get me? I had to let it go. Dogs, man. Fortunately, I had to let them go. Like the house I lived in with her, I had to let it go. You know, like a few things that I had to just burn it, get rid of it, whatever. I had to let it all go. You get me? And then everything just started dropping off. Everything just started dropping off. Boom, 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 boom. And that is what will happen to you. Everything you've ever dreamed of will drop off. Will just keep dropping off. I don't know what this year's got in store for me. But one thing I do know, yeah, is everything's gonna drop off. Do you get me? You know, like Bugsy Malone said, you have to be on that positive treadmill. Once you get onto that positive treadmill, right, and you're fucking running on that positive, and everything just starts dropping off. Listen to me, Bugsy Malone, right? I'm on the positive treadmill now, and I'm sprinting on this positive treadmill. Yeah, I watched that, yeah, time ago, yeah, and just thinking about it. It's mad, it's mad, it's mad. I'm on the positive treadmill, everything dropping off. Regardless of what people say about me in the background, yeah, in Bradford, little tiny Bradford, yeah. I've got a lot of love there, I've got a lot of hate there, I don't care. You get me? When my documentary comes out, I'm probably gonna get more hate, yeah. But everything in my documentary, I'm gonna take you back to every scene and talk you through it all where I can without getting in any trouble. Do you get me? And I don't care, because you need to know. You need to know the full truths, and not the full truths, but like, you know, the life story in it. I need to show you what I'm gonna show you why these people actually hate me. You're gonna like get a drift of why most people that think they're big in Bradford and go around talking a lot of rubbish do it, because I'm gonna take you back to what happened in certain places. But besides that, yeah, like you're on that positive treadmill, right, and it just keeps dropping off. Do you know what I'm saying? Like it just keeps dropping, it rolls, it does. Like for me now, I train in Unit 27. I train in Unit 27. I train in Dragon Muay Thai. I'm moving from this bit of Thailand to the next bit of Thailand. Do you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna train there. You know what I mean? Like I'm here living my dream. I sat down the other day, yeah, and I thought, like, what's next? What am I gonna do? Do you know what I'm saying? Like I know I've got loads of podcasts lined up. Like thanks be to God. Do you get me? I've got guys in Newcastle. You know, if you watch this, I'm gonna go see you. I'm gonna go see a guy in Birmingham sides, Redditch, I believe. I've got guys in Halifax. I've got a few other. I've got a guy who's been in the army and stuff. I don't want to mention all the names, but they know who they are. I've got at least, I think it's like 5. I got my Core D that was looking at the 20-year prison sentence with me and found not guilty. Rightly so, he was. He's gonna come on. Like hopefully, you know, if they do, they do. If they don't, they don't. But I've got a lot of podcasts lined up. But then I was thinking, like, what's next for me, man? Because I believe I've achieved my dreams. Like I'm not saying I've got the biggest channel in the world, or I've got some big massive following on some big YouTube guy. This video might get 200 views. Do you get what I'm saying? It's not about that. For me, myself, yeah, I've achieved everything. I love myself. Do you get me? I love myself. I love my own peace. Do you get me? I love being by myself. I'm here by myself. I met loads of good people, yeah, but to be honest, I'm by myself. I love being by myself. Do you know what I mean? And like, I feel like I said to myself, yeah, this is like my dream. What's next? Do you know what I'm saying? And I feel like, wow, I don't even know. So I had to write some new goals down. And you know what I had to do? I had to just write these goals down, yeah. But I had to just write some mad goals down. I'm not gonna tell you on here. You know what I mean? It's personal to me, but I had to write some mad ones because I've achieved what I want to achieve. Whether guys, if I'm just in Thailand, I'm gonna come home and do a few podcasts and keep banging gym and keep training. For me, I've achieved it. You get me? My friends, certain friends, they know not to speak to me. They just know. Don't speak to me. Yeah, people might be plotting against me. It is the fact of the matter. People probably are plotting and they want to have a little whatever. But like I said, I'm not going to entertain it. When I see them, if it goes to a little scrap, it has this little scrap. You know, I have to protect myself. You know what I mean? I think it says an eye for an eye in it. So it is what it is. I don't want it, but if it's coming, it is. I hope not. To get me, because I'm on this positive path. But that's why I'm going to try leave Bradford. I think that's a big next step for me. Hopefully that can happen and I can leave BD, leave that fully in the past. Don't need to be there. I'm on a positive path. I don't want to be nothing. Do you know what I mean? And do you know what I mean? It's just timing in it. You're just gonna see one person, and it's not even people that are my enemies I'm on about here. Not even them. It's people that probably used to be was my friends. But it is what it is. I don't care anyway. It is what it is. But what I'm saying is, guys, man, go on the positive path. You know, I'll leave you some instructions there. I know I've chatted a bit, I've blagged on a bit, I've fucking gone on a bit in this 33 minutes long almost. I've gone on a little bit, but I need, because I know a lot of young lads that are watching me, older generation be watching me, and no matter, look, we've all been in prison. Like, the negatives, like, we've been to prison. Yeah, we might have had stuff with women, like domestics or toxic relationships, or like, I've been through all this. You know, I've been stabbed, I've been chopped 57 times, people have plotted on me. I've had, like, do you know what I'm saying? Like, I've had kind of it all. Yeah, I've been a grafter. I've put my belly on every single night and gone out and grafted. Yeah, the pressures of that. Like, I've done bad things. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, things that sometimes you have to just do good just to think that that's going to be okay. Do you know what I mean? Like, but it is what it is. Like, my point is, I've been through it all. I've been to the mental hospital. You know what I mean? I've been in that drug addicted. Do you know what I'm saying? I've been in situations. I've been down the block. Do you know what I mean? I've done all these things, yeah, right? And things have happened to me where I should be not here now. Should be dead, should be in jail, should be sectioned, yeah. But because I went on a positive path and I changed my life around and I fucked all them other people off that I needed to, like I'm saying, if you lot are listening to this, do that, yeah. And you're gonna do well. You will do well. Don't matter what you've been through. It don't matter. Don't matter what you've done in your past. It don't matter who's done what to you in your past as well. You can forgive it. Fair enough, if someone comes to you toe to toe and they stick it on you, or they affect your family, you know, your kids or whatever, you're a man. You have the right to protect them, innit? But besides any of that, yeah, like, no matter if you've just come out of jail or I've been in jail more than 10 times. Do you know what I mean? I've been in jail, I've fucking done some work in there as well. But, like, it don't matter. It's all your past, man. And as long as you can learn to let go of certain things that are holding you back, you know, you might be thinking, he snaked me, I'm gonna do him one day. Even little things like that, you've got to let it all go, otherwise it's the positive shit's not gonna work. You're not gonna get on the positive treadmill and all the things are not gonna roll off. So, yeah, and bless, man. I'm gonna be back in the UK. Not yet. It's January now. I ain't got any plans yet, but I'm gonna be back, and we're gonna be making podcasts, making videos, doing what I do in it, just doing what I do, just doing my thing, training in the gym. Got a few people to link up with, them. You know, business adventures and whatever, you know what I mean, do what I've got to do in it for me, to better myself. And like I said, once my cup's full, then I can just fill other people's cups, you know what I'm saying? And yeah, man. Yeah, that's it. You get me? Just Jar from Thailand. And I just thought I'd just chat to you, innit? Because I've not really been speaking, and I've been trying to put bits and bats of content, try to keep the channel busy, but it's not really doing much, is it? So I thought I'd just chat to you. I'm gonna get upload a video of Tiger Muay Thai fights with some sick knockouts, or a couple of knockouts. Just have a watching it, it'd be interesting for you. But yeah, there's just a few things of how you can change your life around, and how not to think your past. It has to be a future, you know what I'm saying? And it will be hard, innit? Letting go of certain things is hard, man. As men, we don't speak about it, man, but it's hard. I don't care if you've been with a girl for fucking all them years or whatever. That's the hardest thing. It's the hardest thing you can do, mate. Trust me. It's very hard. But you just got to get through it. Keep going, don't stop, never quit. Do you get me? To keep fucking pushing, man. All people are gonna doubt you. People laughed at me chatting the van. Took the piss out of chatting the van. Chatting the van's got me here. So for me, it worked, you know what I mean? You might want to fucking, I don't know, fucking sing songs. You might want to rap, you might want to sing. People might laugh at you singing, bro. One day you might fucking be on X Factor, I don't know. It is what it is, innit? Like, so, no matter what, the sum up of 22 is, no matter what I went through, no matter how many people spoke about me, no matter what I've done in my past, yeah, the way I flipped it round is fucking sick. Do you get me? It's sick, you get me? You can't stop me, you can't break me, your words can't affect me. I'm unbreakable, yeah? And I don't mean unbreakable as in I'm hard, as in I can batter anyone, not like that. I mean I'm unbreakable, like mentally, emotionally, like you can't say one word to me. You can't say, oh, did you hear what she's been saying about you? And think that's gonna even make me think, but oh, that does not affect me. I don't give a fuck what anyone says about me anymore. I don't care, because I'm here in Thailand doing my thing, living my life, so people can talk all they want. Do you get what I'm trying to say to you? Like, it's gonna happen. People gonna fucking say stuff, people gonna chat shit, people gonna spread rumours. You get me? But I swear down, 99.9% of them people will say it to your face. So who cares? And when they do, you know, you have the right to protect yourself. And that's it. From me anyway, today in Thailand. And this year's gonna be big, and I'm gonna got our bare content coming. Don't worry, the podcasts are gonna remain strong and coming. It's just, I'm just on a little journey right now. And I'm just, you know, reflecting on my life and appreciating my life right now. And this year I'm gonna come back and be even more inspirational. I'm gonna get some inspirational people on coming on to tell their stories, 100%. And I wish everybody well, you know what I'm saying? I don't have no hate in my heart for anyone. I wish everybody well. I thank all my followers, all people that give me nice comments. You get me? I thank you. I thank everyone that follows me on TikTok and gives me nice comments. Anybody that just, you know, just a nice person, and anyone that's, you know, supporting it and showing me love, you know. And yeah, I've met people from Blackpool out here, Australia out here, showing me love. So yeah, man, it's big respect, man. It's real. Do you get me? I just talk that real stuff, and I try to explain it the best way I can. Do you know what I mean? I'm not very good with words. I'm not very good at spelling, but I'm here and I'm trying. You know what I'm saying? And that's all we can do is try, man. So just try your best, yeah. And always treat people nice this year as well. If you can, just treat people nice, man. Don't be taking piss out of a homeless drug user or all like that. See people making bad joke videos out of them and that, like they've been through so much shit, man. Just fucking be nice to the guy, man. Yeah, have a laugh with him, but you know what I mean, box him off, you know, be nice to him, man. Because it's nice to be nice. But anyway, yeah, peace out. Just Jar. 2023, we're up. You get me? We're shining, we're here. Coming back strong, healthy. You know, look at that though, man. Just get 4 weeks in. 4 weeks in, we're losing the fat tits and that, you know what I'm saying? We're coming. But yeah, bless, man.